nice, then do it. And if you don't, you're banned. You own. Tons of enemies, including bosses. It dealt insane amounts of damage. I don't know what they were thinking in Elden Ring, making that attack so powerful. But that's really because primarily I was a melee build. I mean, yes, I was using special weapons and enhancements and things, but for the most part, it was a melee run. And I said during that playthrough, people kept asking me, hey, do you think that you'd ever want to do a different run? Because really, you're doing such a primarily melee-heavy run. Do you understand that the game is completely different if you do something differently with magic or whatever? And I was like, I'm sure it is. You know, I played Dark Souls 1 both as a standard kind of melee run, and then later on went back and played it as a magic user, and oh my god, is that game different as a magic user, right? So I was like, yeah, I would definitely consider maybe one day going back and let's redo it, right?
Time to pack that bowl up like 8 times so I can fucking deal with this.
Over the last year, there's been discussions about when this should happen. First, it was like, oh, maybe during the summertime of last year when there was downtime. Oh, maybe right before the fall busy gaming season. Oh, maybe early on in 2023 when things are typically slow. Well, it just never really happened for various reasons. We had other things to do that people seemed to want to do more. And eventually what happened was they announced just a little while ago that there was going to be a DLC for Elden Ring. Big surprise there, called Shadow of the Erd Tree. Now, no one knows what it's going to be yet. You know, it could be a million things. Everyone's speculating, right? And basically, we're in a situation where now
he is playing Elden Ring
people want to see me go back to the game. They feel like it's been about a year. Remember, the original game came out in February 2022, and I played it all the way through, I want to say, like, late May to finish it up and do my big completionist-style run. So, that being said, you know, now it's over a year since this game came out, and people are like, you know what, you're going to have to do a run anyway, because here's what happened. When I beat Elden Ring that first time, I basically was so burned out on it, and I was like, I'm so happy we're beating it. And I inadvertently just kind of picked anything because I didn't really care. And as I was picking stuff, I basically picked a New Game Plus and started a New Game Plus run right there at the end. And people were like, "Oh man, well now he locked himself in, you know, like he can't go back to the world or whatever. And now he's stuck doing New Game Plus." So there was always speculation that I was going to go back and do a New Game Plus run to prepare for the DLC.
Erases all the watch time.
Where in the story the DLC happens, how far you have to get, where it will unlock, we don't know, right?
I need to wait for another 4,000 hours.
This is good because not only will it give me an opportunity to prepare for this DLC and be ready for whenever it drops, but also to have a new build.
40, 50, I don't know what it was, 40, 50, 60,000 hours.
So that's where we're at.
Erased.
But what ended up happening in the last couple of weeks is debate has started to form here on my streams of how exactly I should tackle this new run of Elden Ring. Because there's two schools of thought. The first school of thought is continue on with that New Game Plus run that you picked. You'll already have all the spells and everything because you basically did a completionist run in that first run. So now you'll have all the most powerful spells and you can pick and choose which ones you want to use and really formulate your build. Now, you can't respec right away. I have to get to the academy to respec, but because I have all these weapons and things, I'd be able to basically kind of turbo through the early game. Maybe get through the whole first area, get to the castle, you know, fight through the grafted, what's his name? I forgot his name, Godfrey or whatever, the grafted, I can't remember. And then turbo into the swamp, fight the dragon, get into the academy, beat the queen or whatever, and then immediately be able to respec and start using magic within, say, maybe 2-3 streams, I'd be able to do that, okay? So a lot of people are of that impression that that's what I should be doing, that's what I was going to do. But now there's this new mentality from people that I should not do that. That instead I should start the game over from scratch and do a true new game run, starting over as a fledgling mage, basically. Okay, you know, someone who's not overpowered, someone who is going to be starting from the bottom and building his way up. Now listen, we talked about this yesterday at very big length. All right, we did. And we're going to determine today, live on stream, what I'm going to do. Here's the thing. If I do New Game Plus, it will be a more abridged, amended run.
Yeah,
we're definitely going to skip a lot of the content
because
it's not going to be necessary, right? And I'm not saying that I'm going to want to skip out on everything. There's definitely going to be meaningful side content and side quest lines and things that I'm going to want to do. But at the same time, I don't want to do every little side dungeon. No, I'm not interested in fully exploring every little edge of the map. You see, it's not worth it. We've already done that before. If I do a new game run, this is going to be a much more slow-paced building process. You understand that? It's going to be me exploring fully, looking for the magic items that I need to basically make a good magic build, starting from the bottom again.
It's going to be like 5 months.
Which is fine. But here's the thing, and here's what I talked about yesterday on the podcast. This is what I must emphasize this morning since we're going to make our choice. New Game Plus
saying nothing
is going to be a lot easier.
Constantly.
Even though, yes, enemies will be tougher, things are mixed up a little bit and made harder, I really feel because I'll be powerful and have greater magic and everything already from the get-go, I don't think it's going to be as big of a deal. It'll be more of a streamlined run, and it'll be more of a, hey, just see the game for the second time, try out the new powerful build, and prepare for the DLC. Likely, 40, 50 hours, maybe. If I'm doing a standard new game run, okay, this is going to be a long one, man. You know it. It's going to be long. Is it going to be 120, 140 hours? No, absolutely not. But at the same time, you're committing to a very lengthy run that likely will be 60 to 80 hours because of the length of this game and how much I'm going to have to explore to get the items I need.
The same guy who spent 3 hours on one boss fight in fucking God of War.
In the first run, it was more of an honest run. Just explore everything, get every item. This time around, I don't want it to be that. What I need is your help and your buy-in. That if I'm going to do a new game run, that you're going to help me to find the most important things for my build right from the get-go. Not that I'm wasting time doing every side dungeon and I get a fucking sword I don't need and shit like that. No, I want to know where's the good stuff for the run. And you guys are going to know this way better than I am because you've probably played the game more and more than I have. I've only played it once. While many of you out there who are, from soft aficionados know everything to do with this game, the lore, the locations, the builds. Because it's funny, I'm just on the pre-stream today. I turned on the stream, and people say, so what are you going to use? What items are you going to use? What are you going to do? I was like, whoa. I've played the game once. That's it. I didn't research anything. Prolific. I don't even know. It's you guys who are going to help me with this run, if that's the avenue we're taking. So that's the thing. New Game Plus, more streamlined, shorter run, already powerful from the get-go, kind of turboing through certain areas, and just trying to become more powerful with a magic build and getting ready for DLC. Shorter run. True new game run, longer extended run, more natural build, more organic of a build up to being powerful, but it's going to need your buy-in and participation to have me do this run properly. So let me lay down the law, because we're not going to make the decision yet. We're going to talk about other things that we're going to decide by the end of the podcast, all right? Here I'm laying down the law. If we start with a new game run, and I notice within a couple of streams, people aren't showing up, aren't engaging, aren't helping, aren't supporting, and this is a dead run, we're done with it. And then we're going to go right into New Game Plus anyway. Because there's no point in doing a new game run if people aren't going to participate and help. That's the point of the run. You understand? I need that, or else I'm not doing a second run where I have to do everything exploring for myself and knowing not what the hell I'm doing. That's stupid. I've already done that. I've done that completionist run, you see?
Oh, Phil.
So, there is absolutely buy-in needed here. Absolutely. From my viewing audience, that this is kind of like let's shake hands.
I think he knows that there's going to be no buy-in for this shit because it's going to be boring.
Or if no one thinks that'll work,
wants to watch it.
You don't think that's going to last because it's going to be a lengthy run or whatever, then screw it. We'll just do New Game Plus. All right? So let that sink in. Think about it for a little bit, okay?
I'm not streaming it.
And I will decide by the end of this pre-stream, the end of this podcast, okay? Cool.
I'd rather do something else.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the schedule for the week, because actually I was thinking about the schedule last night. I was like, things are going to work out, I think, perfectly for the next week.
The only reason I streamed that boring-ass Oblivion shit last night was
so today, the return to Elden Ring. My first Elden Ring stream in about a year. Jumping back in. I don't know what the run's going to be yet, but it's going to be fun, interactive, and it's going to be cool. And I hope you guys will join me for it. It should be a good time. All right. By the way, and I should say this as well, some differences since I played this last year. All right. I now have a brand new capture device.
Those are the best days.
And even though this capture device during action scenes tends to have a little bit more pixelization, it doesn't drop frames. And if you look at my Elden Ring run from last year, you're going to notice that during any kind of epic boss fight or any kind of big fight, my frame rate always dipped dramatically with my old capture device. I sometimes was going from 60 frames down to like 20. That's what the old capture device used to do. This one doesn't really do that. So I feel like a lot of the big epic fights and things that we're going to do in the game this time, second time around, will look better. Oh, by the way, as you know, the colors and everything of this new capture device are much better. So I think this second run actually is going to look a lot more visually appealing than the first run was a year ago, okay? So that should be fun. I hope that for those of you who watched the first run, and really for you the shortcoming were the visuals, because a lot of people did say that. They were like, man, Phil's setup, I really wish it was a little bit better, because you can see choppiness and everything, and you know, his colors are always off. This should be a much better run in that regard, okay? So that's cool. So that's my first stream today. The epicness begins. Again, Elden Ringers, put your hands up.
Elden Ringers.
Elden Ring will once again be grabbed.
Hands
Reach for the Elden Golden Ring right now. There you go.
Hands in the air.
Okay, the late stream tonight is the end game of Like a Dragon Ishin. For those who don't know, the game is heading into the finale. We have 3 chapters left in the game, and for those who for those who have played Yakuza games before, you know that once you get to the final few chapters, you are heavily into story, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. Is tonight, you know, we're in chapter 12 of 14. Likely, we're going to have insane amounts of story tonight. That's going to take a while to get through. Even though there's only 3 chapters left in the game, each chapter is taking roughly 45 minutes to an hour. So there's really no way we're beating the game tonight. It'll be great progress. It'll be great, you know, great plot development and probably a lot of action and stuff. But there's no way we're beating Like a Dragon Ishin on the latest stream tonight at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to need another stream for that, okay? But for those who've been along for the ride, I hope you'll join me. We're heading to the final answers of the plot, and I hope that we'll see how they develop tonight, okay? So tomorrow I am off from streaming. Wednesday is now my day off, and the plan is to try to keep this the schedule. That Wednesdays moving forward will continue to be my day off every week. We liked having that, my wife and I, as our day off for a very long time, and then her job kind of screwed stuff up with her schedule shifting, and because of that we had to change our day off, and that was frustrating. So we're hoping to keep it like this for the foreseeable future, so you guys will always know Wednesdays are the day off.
He makes it seem like Cat has the most unstable schedule
and I hope that I can keep that consistency. You know,
every time he talks about it, it's like,
so tomorrow's my day off.
When she's working, I don't know
have a good day.
What time.
Enjoy getting caught up on all the fun stuff I did this week. And when I come back on Thursday, it's going to be the continuation of Silent Hill 3 HD. Good news is, we beat the subway, which apparently is the worst part of the game. After you beat the subway part, now the game picks up. There's better areas, better enemies, more plot, better stuff. So I'm excited for that because it was interesting. The game started off strong, and it kind of got real slow in the subway and boring. But now I think we're going to head into the better part of the game come Thursday. Okay? Then Thursday night, it is Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, continuing on, and we're doing Fighters Guild quests. It's been a lot of fun. Last night we actually got a really cool new sword that I like, and it's always chill fun playing Oblivion, and that'll be tomorrow night. And then on Friday, that'll be the continuation of Elden Ring, or I should say Return to Elden Ring. That's what I'm calling this run, Return to Elden Ring, okay? And then Friday night will be the end and finale of Like a Dragon Ishin. Okay, we're finishing the playthrough.
That's what I kept telling YouTube. Stop. Okay. Stop.
Then on Saturday, it is DSP versus the Internet, my weekly React show. FYI, yes, the threads are live over on DSP Reacts. If you are a channel member there, please post up your videos to be watched on Saturday. It's first come, first serve for the common members. So if you haven't posted up yet and you're a regular member, you need to post up soon. If you're an Ultra member, no rush, because, hey, your video is going to get watched no matter what. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with this week. And so Ultra then Saturday night,
very cool, very pog,
would likely be more Oblivion, okay, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And then Sunday, we're probably going to do more Silent Hill 3. Monday, probably more Elden Ring. You know, Tuesday, we'll decide, you want more Elden Ring or do you want more Silent Hill 3? We can decide together. And then the nights will be alternating. Now, I'm going to do something interesting and special next week, okay?
That is
one
so
night,
borderline.
I would like to
funny,
do a random tier maker night. One of these nights when I'm not playing Elder Scrolls. When I'm not playing Oblivion, I'd like to do a tier maker night. So what does that mean? It means that one of these nights, what we're going to do, I'm going to just do a chill stream with you guys, and we're going to do a tier maker ranking stream. And what that'll be is, we'll pick 2 subjects, all right? And I don't know what they'll be yet. We'll talk about it over the week. Maybe we'll even do a poll to determine what you'd like the subjects to be for this tier maker ranking. Okay?
Big ups, everybody.
And we're going to go into tier maker, and we're going to do some live rankings. as a night chill stream. It'll be fun, it'll be interactive, and it won't be anything too serious. It'll just be something silly to do to break up the night streams and have more chill content rather than it just being gameplay. Because here's the thing. I have an idea of what I want to be my next late night chill stream gameplay, Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters. And that comes out on the 19th of April, which is a Thursday. So I think it's a week from this Thursday. Okay? So since that's coming out, actually it's a week from this Wednesday, isn't it?
I can't wait for the Meerkat song
so
about
it
the
means
divorce.
that I'd be able to start it on Thursday the 20th when I come back from break, because next week, Wednesday, should be my day off again. And so, if that is the case, and that ends up what it ends up being, we got to pick a Final Fantasy game from that collection that we want to play as my first game as a late night chill stream to balance with Oblivion. So I'm sure we'll be talking about this over the course of the next week as well, you know, and once we figure that out, that's going to be something to balance on the late nights, but we need to get there. And so I figure we'll balance Oblivion with Like a Dragon Ishin until it's done.
Appreciate that.
Then we do a random tier maker night where we just do chill fun.
I think I actually have the most fun making
and then
thumbnails. Honestly.
You know, we could go from there, and it'll be very close to when the Pixel remasters are out. Okay. So that's kind of the rough idea. It'll be Silent Hill 3 and Return to Elden Ring balanced in the day streams, Oblivion and Like a Dragon Ishin until Ishin finishes, then some tier maker, then Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. Now, there are some question marks for this month.
None of these
Will
games
I play Dead Island 2?
Me, Phil.
I have no idea.
None of this
right
shit sounds
now,
good
the game's
at all.
a big question mark for everybody. No one knows if it's going to be good. This game was stuck in development hell for the longest time.
What's up, Kelly?
It actually be a good game or not?
Shit.
I think people want to get their hands on it and actually be able to like play it and review it first. And I'll be honest, no, I don't really want to drop $60-$70 on it when I have no idea if it's going to be any good. So I might wait. It's a wait and see attitude for Dead Island 2. It's a maybe for me. You know, it's kind of middle of the month game, and I guess we'll see what happens. And if more hype gets built up for it, people seem to think that it's good, or if it's not good, we'll determine that together and determine if I'm going to play it or not. Okay. The big release this week, or this month at least, is the new Star Wars game. Was it Jedi Outcast or whatever? And that's the end of the month, so that's a given. I'm definitely playing that one. So you kind of know what's going on this month. Now, a long form React event needs to happen this month. Okay? And I've waited long enough. By the way, I just realized you guys didn't say a word that the ghost wasn't on.
No more Super Bowl reacts, dude.
Why didn't you say something?
No more ad reacts. Just... What happened? I mean, it's nothing new, Phil. You...
Well, now I'm embarrassed. Why didn't you say something?
It's literally your gimmick at this point.
Okay. Now you say it's not on. Gee, thanks. Great timing. Okay. There's going to be a long-form React event at the end of this month. It's actually going to be the final weekend of April. Okay? It's actually the last day of April, I think. I think it's Sunday, April 30th. And we came up with 3 different YouTube channels to react to. They are not drama channels. Okay? So what we're going to do live right now, I'm going to make a members-only poll over on DSP Reacts where the members are going to vote on which of the 3 YouTube channels you want to see me react to in a long-form react at the end of the month. That poll will run roughly a week. And then when the week is up, then we can look more specifically at whatever channel won, and we can figure out what actual videos are the more interesting or best ones for me to react to for the long-form react on April 30th. Okay? So we're doing it right now.
Yeah, I mean, his lighting doesn't.
We're heading over. Here it is. DSP React.
Do him any favors.
Let me refresh this page. I haven't been on this page on my laptop in quite some time. We're going to go over to the community tab. We're going to make a members-only poll. Here we go.
Dude, his chat is like
attention channel members.
Garbage can.
It is now time for you to vote on the next long-form React event here on DSP Reacts. This event will be taking place all day long.
Why does he read it out as he's fucking typing, dude? Sounds like a 5-year-old.
Sunday, April 30th. This month, we are doing more documentary-style content rather than videos focusing on YouTuber drama to break things up. Please vote on one of the 3 below YouTube channels, and the winner
I listened to him in Braille.
Will be what we watch. I like how I worded that. Please vote on one of the 3 below YouTube channels. The winner will have 1 to 2 videos reacted to at the end of the month. Thanks and good luck. There you go. So, the channels are, number 1, Defunct Land. Number 2, Internet Historian. And number 3, Low Spec Gamer. I believe it's Low Spec Gamer, right? Let me double check this because I have it written down. I want to make sure I'm not misspelling something or. Yes, Low Spec Gamer. Okay. All right. So, posting these up. I'm going to post it right now. This is going to be on the community tab of DSP Reacts. Members on DSP Reacts will be able to vote. We have over 100 members. So let's see how they vote. And it's going to run for about a week. At the end of the week, we'll tally it up. We'll see what people voted for. And then based on what people voted for, we're going to go into those channels, look at the videos, and find some of the more interesting ones that I'll be reacting to during that special event at the end of the month. Okay? So there you go. The poll is now live. If you are a channel member over on DSP Reacts, please,
Darn it.
Check it out.
I gotta be.
Now, if you're not a member on DSP Reacts, you can become a member literally right now and then have access to that poll. And also, when you're a member, you're able to nominate the videos that I watch for the DSP versus the Internet show every single week. So, what are you waiting for? Please join that channel. That channel primarily makes income off of memberships. Everything else is moot. I don't really get that much off of ad revenue because almost every video on that channel ends up getting claimed because it's looking at other people's content. So really, it's just stream income and memberships. So if you could become a member over there, if you like that content, please do. All right?
Well, Phil, if it's transformative, by the way, you should be able to fight those claims. Last night I released
a new review. It was my review of Top Gun Maverick, and I released that over on DSP Reacts. That was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. It was one of the best movies of last year. And
Phil,
I was very happy to finally watch it
and it's
for you.
transformative.
Don't really want to spoil my review.
It should be good to get revenue.
What a great throwback. What a great callback style movie. For anyone who had seen the original, it was such a great homage and also sequel to the original. I had a lot of fun watching the movie. So give it a look, all right? And people seem to be enjoying my reviews over there. That's good. Now I have to determine what I'm going to watch next. It seems like a lot of people are saying just watch the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie, get out of the way. I think I might, because I've seen the original Suicide Squad movie from years ago. That was terrible. I could probably directly compare the two. And of course, that'll also give me a setup for watching Peacemaker. So, okay. So fair enough. That's probably what I'm watching next. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. All right. Good stuff. So there we go. Got a lot of housekeeping stuff done here. Today on DSP Gaming, our goal is 7 new members. All right. That would be great if we could get that by the end of the day, including both this Return to Elden Ring stream as well as my late night chill stream of Like a Dragon Ishin. All right. As you know, we don't do monthly goals anymore. This has worked well in March. This definitely worked well. Having these daily goals instead of monthly. People support the channel, and we get these little milestones that we try to hit every day. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't. But it's nice when we do. And remember, all the benefits you get for being a member here, including a Chat Crown badge to show how long you've been a member. Access to all of my emotes, both in the comments and in the stream chat. Priority to avoid the slow mode rules. You don't have to worry about slow mode rules if you're chatting here on a stream chat. Everyone else does. Members do not. Also, you get priority to get your questions answered on my bi-monthly Q&A show, Ask the King, among many other features. Okay, many features for being a member. So please consider it. Thank you. It's great ongoing support of the channel. It helps tons, and I really appreciate it today. Undoubtedly, as I'm playing Elden Ring for the second time, there will be probably more people on stream than usual. So today, maybe you were thinking of maybe gifting some memberships to the community to help out Today would be a great day to do it. I'm sure there's going to be people around to accept. I see many names that are not members in the chat that would be very, very accepting of a gifted membership today. There you go. But outside of that, you guys know the deal. You guys know that I make my living here as a content creator and as an interactive streamer, and my primary income is income from your crowdfunding. It's not ad revenue. It's not partnerships or sponsorships. It's crowdfunding. So today, if you enjoy the content, anything you can do to support the stream, as simple as giving the stream a like, that gives the stream more engagement on YouTube. More people can find the stream. That would be superb if you could do that. All right? Or a super chat, a super sticker, a membership, a gifted membership, a tip, all appreciated. Hey, tomorrow's my day off. Tips would be great because tips I get right away and I can spend on my day off with my wife. Get a nice meal out, right?
Come on, give it to me.
We didn't even celebrate our wedding
anniversary. Give it to me, Phil. Come on.
So we were talking about that. We probably want to get some good
Beg
sushi
for me,
tomorrow,
buddy.
which is a little bit more pricey, but hey, we didn't get to celebrate our anniversary. We're both working. Like, maybe we'll get a nice meal tomorrow, right? So that'd be nice. So anyway, thank you in advance to anyone who contributes to the stream in any way today. That would be great, all right? And thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate your support. Again, you are the only reason that I am able to keep doing this for a living and enjoy what I do for a living and keep up the, the good fight, essentially. I'm not having to change. There's so many people on the internet thinking that I should change. Oh, you shouldn't just be the content creator you love being. You should change to be someone who's just full of drama and nonsense and make tons of money engaging hatred and things on the internet. How about no? How about I continue to make positive and fun content for an engaged audience that likes that kind of content, and I ignore all the fucking idiot toxic morons out there? How about that? I think that kind of sounds better. But a lot of people don't think that because all they see are the dollar signs, and I don't. All right? Instead, I want to do some nice, fun, positive content for all of you. All right? So thank you in advance to anyone who supports this effort. All right? All right, let's go ahead and let us do some shout-outs.
You know what? I totally believe you, Phil.
We start off today with Genetics,
sure.
who re-upped their membership for 4 months and starts giving shout-outs to the detractors of Wings of Redemption, which I don't understand. Okay, I need to tell you guys something, all right? This is important, so please listen up. All right, ready? I am not Wings of Redemption. I look nothing like him. I act nothing like him. I don't put out content like him. Giving shout-outs to his detractors on my stream is a waste of your fucking time. Shut up.
You are Wings.
I mean, really stupid.
You guys are the same, basically.
In Genetics, 4 months as a member.
You're actually
it's
worse,
funny to
dude.
shout out
You're like a million times worse
It's
than
not.
me.
It's dumb. It makes you look like an idiot. So please stop with the stupidity, okay?
You're so much worse than Wings, dude.
See, exactly. I would never try to appear offline because I know it doesn't do anything. I already know that. That's how you can tell I'm not Wings. Okay, so let's continue. Thank you, Genetics, for re-upping your membership.
Now he's like...
Okay. The first tip of the day is actually an early day tip. It's a $1 tip from Slayer. And Slayer last night actually sent me some pictures. Now, I don't have them ready for the stream because I had no idea he was going to bring this up. He basically showed me his food that he had for his birthday. And so in Singapore, they have these unique cheesecakes. I've never seen a cheesecake like this before. Usually, if you get a cheesecake here in the United States, let's say you get a strawberry cheesecake. Usually what it is, it's cheesecake with strawberries and a bunch of like strawberry compote and stuff on top of the cake. He showed me he had a mango and a lychee cheesecake. The actual like fruit is in the cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the mango cheesecake was orange and had mango throughout the cheesecake and had chunks of mango in the cheesecake piece itself, which is very different than how they usually do it over here. It looked quite good. Then he showed me a pasta dish, and the pasta dish looked interesting. So it was macaroni. It really was. It was just macaroni, but it was like thick noodles with those lines in them. But it was like a unique, like a chili sauce, but also had black pepper and meat in it. It looked really good. I was like, all that food probably would have been amazing food, to have even, in the States. I probably would love it. So that's what he basically said. He says, I'm curious what you thought about the food that I showed you in the pictures last night. So the cheesecake has a jelly layer made of fruit, and the cake flavor is based on it. And then there's actual cheesecake with fruit pieces in the cheesecake and crust.
He'll respond to your
it's amazing.
Food pictures.
It looks super duper good.
On a
I would absolutely
level.
love to try that someday. Because like I said, the cheesecakes we have in America, usually the cheesecake doesn't have that. It's usually just
imagine how much money Slayer's paid him so far.
Or I would say there is like chocolate cheesecake I've seen, and that does have chocolate. It's a colored that way.
For private reacts.
For the most part, it really is separate. And
it's
that was
be
neat to
thousands.
see that it was integrated into the cake. So that was pretty cool. Thank you for the pictures.
Wait, I've been to his channel.
Here we go. Continuing on, I got a $5 tip from Super Snow Carl HD Remix. For the record,
this guy's still...
You know, this is just someone who's spoofing. Snow Carl hasn't been around for a while, and people have been saying recently, what happened to him? I don't know. I don't have anything to do with that.
This is the new Snow Carl.
I didn't ban him, that's for sure. I didn't ban Snow Carl or anything like that.
This is the HD Remix. Around.
Knowing him, he's probably here under another sock, and no one even knows it. Because that's how Snow Carl rolls. I mean, Snow Carl himself is a sock. So...
Damn.
So there you go. Wow. Super Snow Carl HD Remix with a $5 tip. Our first animation of the day. It didn't play. Hold on.
Snow Carl's gonna hear that and come out of retirement.
The animation didn't play. Uh-oh. Don't tell me this thing broke now. Hold on, everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on. I hope it didn't break.
I'm not a Snow Carl fan, but I will admit that
it's not working.
Some of the baits were pretty good.
Happened?
And they sent Phil into a fucking
any pop-ups
spiral sometimes.
We didn't have a super chat this morning, so we don't know if any pop-ups are working right now. I wonder if I need to log out and log in again, because that's happened before.
Maybe you're banned.
Or if I log out and log in, it
Maybe
resets.
you're banned permanently.
Well, this is going to suck if the animations have crapped out. This happened before, remember? Let's try logging out and logging in. So if I hit log out. And I hit log in again. Here we go. See if it works. Okay. Yeah, see, Lies for Soul just did a super chat, and nothing popped up either. Maybe I have to get a new refreshed link or something. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. So, alert box. Just to be safe, I'm going to copy... Oh, actually, hold on. I'm going to redo a URL here. Yeah, here we go. So I want... Okay. I'm going to try refresh the URL. Okay. Oh, this happened before, so I wouldn't be surprised if this thing is just not working for some reason. But let's see. So I go here.
Let's all just hold on while Phil figures this out. Okay.
It's dead. Now, I don't know if this is temporary. It was working last night, and I got no indication or notification that anything has changed, and that's why it would not be working. I have no clue whatsoever. Zero. That sucks. That really sucks. Because now, let's test other animations. Let's test... This will be a test of a member, and this will just be a test. This will not be actually happening. But I'm just curious if I click on a 2-month membership. Nothing. I don't know. It seems like something screwed up here. And it doesn't seem to have anything to do with me. Because I haven't changed any settings at all. Whatsoever. And it looks like pop-ups just don't work now. Great. I mean, obviously it's not the end of the world that they don't work. But obviously it sucks that there's nothing on screen. I like having those for you guys. I don't know what's causing it to not work right now. What if I just click the default one? Where's the default one?
So is he permanently banned now from fucking Streamlabs then? Or how does that... Is that what does the pop-ups?
Test member. Nothing.
I have it set up through Streamlabs, I think.
And I just copy and pasted the URL and everything, and it's got nothing. So I don't know if this is just something with the service right now that it's not working.
Yeah, it's definitely not working, Phil.
I have no idea, guys. Sorry, it looks like there's nothing I can really do to fix it.
Nothing you could do. Sorry. It's not your fault, Phil. You did everything correct.
Yeah, I don't know. Reboot it. Reboot what? Rebooting the PC would not fix it. Like I said, I logged in and I logged out.
Phil, is it plugged in?
And,
Is it...
hold on, let me try something. So here's the... I'm just trying something different. Hold on. The thing is, it is working. I know it is because there's a way you can do a pop-out window as a test, and when I'm clicking on these animations and testing in the pop-out window, the animations are playing. They're just not playing on the stream, and that doesn't make any sense at all. Why they wouldn't be playing only on the stream.
Bro, you're just a mess, Phil.
Let me try something, everybody.
Let me just...
So I'm over here, okay? So this is the same. YouTube pop-ups are enabled.
Typically when somebody has a long history of something, you know, when something keeps happening... This doesn't make any
sense because it does work.
When something happens once, right?
You're in my browser, and when I click on anything, it plays it.
You know,
so
happens
the animations
again,
are still functional. The
not
problem
likely,
is,
but,
for some reason, OBS, it's not
3, 4,
displaying
5
in OBS.
times,
and that
6
doesn't make any
times.
sense because I've changed nothing in
You
OBS.
gotta start thinking.
Nothing at all. Same exact settings that I've had all along.
Are you the problem? When you get banned from fucking
So
Twitch?
I have no clue what would
when
be
you
causing
get banned from fucking Stream
Thanks for
Elements.
subscribing. I appreciate that.
When you get fucking banned from fucking something else, like...
OBS I update.
I think it's you, bro. I think you're the fucking problem.
OBS I update. So yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I do update OBS all the time. When there's updates and stuff.
I think it's you.
This is so weird that I can't get animated. And they worked on the last night's stream, and I didn't change anything. I have no idea. Like I said, when you could do a pop-out window that tests the animation, and the animations are playing in the pop-out window. So that means they work. The animations are not fucked up, they're not non-functional, there's no block that they're not playing, they're working. But for some reason, they're not displaying in OBS. It doesn't make any sense at all, actually. I'm very confused. Again, I didn't change any settings.
Just... Hold on.
Look, there it is. There's the link. I have no idea what's going on.
Big ups to COVID 1984. Thank you for subscribing, brother.
It's frustrating when you have a technical issue and you literally don't seem to have any reason why it's happening and you have no control over it, right? It's very frustrating. Why would it not be playing in OBS but it plays in the browser? That doesn't make sense to me, right?
Sounds like you're narrowing it down.
Nothing's changed. This all worked last night. Last night, people were contributing during the Oblivion stream. I was playing tip animations. Everything worked. Now, all of a sudden, it won't work. For no good reason. I don't get it. And the animation plays right here. I'm staring at the animation playing in a browser window. It works. I don't know. We might have to have a stream with no animations because I don't see a way to fix it. I don't think restarting OBS would even fix it because, again, I didn't change anything in OBS. I'm literally copy-pasting the link into OBS. By the way, Obi-Wan Shinobi just re-upped their membership. And guess what? It played in the preview window for me. It's playing right now in the preview window.
Okay.
So I know the link works. It's still working. It just crapped out in OBS for some reason.
maybe
How
you
would
should,
this not be working only in OBS? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
maybe you should
at all.
update it.
Zero.
I hope somebody
when I
asks
haven't
him.
changed a fucking thing.
Wow.
How the fuck could it not be working?
Phil doesn't usually rage like that.
No, it's not below my camera. Again, I haven't moved it. I haven't moved anything. The YouTube pop-ups, the only thing...
Hey.
Actually, YouTube pop-ups is the first priority on the stream. Now that I'm looking at it,
beautiful mess.
it's literally the first priority on the stream. It goes over everything. It goes over camera, goes over border, goes over, leaderboard, goes over everything.
That's the closest I've seen him come to smashing like his.
It's not an issue of
his mouse or controller.
It's not an issue of the service I'm using. The service works because I had the window open. Obi-Wan Shinobi just re-upped their membership. And
Obi-Wan Shinobi.
You see? So that's not the problem. The problem is OBS isn't displaying it anymore.
Perfect timing.
What the hell happened? Why is OBS not displaying this URL animation anymore? That doesn't even make fucking sense.
What's up, Blind Cow?
And this is one I've used endlessly. So it doesn't make any sense that all of a sudden it would just stop working overnight. How the fuck?
Yeah, sometimes it happens, Phil. I woke up the other day.
The only thing I could do
and my mouse
is
and
when
keyboard
the
didn't
podcast
work
ends
for no reason.
I could try to shut down OBS, open it up, see if there's an update for it, maybe. And I could try to delete and re-add this URL animation link or whatever. I have no idea what else to do. This is never. If it happened before, usually it was an issue where
Phil, do it
the
later.
service wasn't linking right.
Don't derail
In this
your
case,
whole
it's linked.
podcast.
It's working. I can confirm. It's OBS that's the issue, and OBS
For
has not
an
had a change.
animation.
So how the fuck is it not working? I'm at a loss. No idea.
Fucking guy, dude.
Anyway, guys, sorry. Right now we have no animations. So let's do shout-outs. So as I was shouting out, Super Snow Carl HD Remix did a $5 tip. I said, with Nintendo hosting an interactive event called Nintendo Live 2023 with fans and the like in Seattle, Washington, does it mean I can save money at a hotel and crash at your place? No. They're not even here. Nintendo is in Redmond. No, wait, that's actually not even Nintendo. That's what do you call it? Microsoft. Where is Nintendo? Nintendo has a headquarters here, right? I think so. Well, whatever. This sucks. I hate not having animations. It actually bothers me a lot. I got
Cry
a
more,
$1 tip.
Dude. Fucking cry more.
From Komi-san number 2. They say, you claimed Elden Ring was repetitive and not original, and now you're playing it again. Isn't that hypocritical? What are you talking about? I was being honest in my criticism of the game, saying, yes, there's a lot of repetition in the game. Yes, there's a ton of reused enemies. And yes, the whole final quarter of the game, except for the unique hidden dungeons, is very, very redone.
At least these people are calling him out.
This time around,
for
we're
this
actually doing a second run with
hypocrisy.
a whole new build. It's not going to be the same build. It should be different in that regard. So, no, it's not hypocritical, but your comment is pretty stupid. But thanks for the $1 tip. Okay.
I mean, I don't condone giving him any money, but...
let's see here. Mishael re-upped their membership for 4 months. Said hello, Phil. Thank you, Mishael, for that. Excuse me. Dan the Man gifted a membership, and it went to Anshang Forever. Congrats, Anshang Forever, and thank you, Dan the Man, for supporting the channel. So that means that we should be going up by a membership here. Let's see here. Lucifer Soul did a $2 super chat and says, waifu tier list when? Never. Because I don't play that game. You're free to play the waifu game as much as you want. I don't need to. And then Obi-Wan Shinobi also re-upped their membership and said, please don't kill Patches this time. Hashtag NPC lives matter. Yeah, I didn't mean to kill Patches the first time. It was an accident. Because I didn't think that if you already fought him, I didn't think that you could stop fighting him. And then I murdered him by accident. I was like, oh shit. So, trust me, it wasn't intentional the first time. This time I guess I'll be careful and make sure I don't kill him. Okay? So, I don't know. I guess we have no animations for now. I don't know what's going on, guys. This actually really pisses me off. Because you guys know I absolutely love to have animations for you. And I can confirm the animations are working in the windows. Like, in the service. It's just OBS has fucked up somehow. Don't ask me how. It's like it's called the browser. I think it's called browser plugin or just browser. Where what it's supposed to do is play a link for you, and that's how you play these animations. I have no idea why it stopped displaying because I didn't.
Shit, Phil. 2 people just subscribed.
I don't have auto updates enabled.
My animation played just fine. So
that means that even if OBS were to auto update or whatever overnight, it still shouldn't have done that. Really?
It doesn't sound good for you.
It still shouldn't have done that. And this is
really confusing. Dude.
It sounds like OBS is broken somehow.
Take the ban.
How? I don't know. And I wouldn't know how to go about fixing it.
Dude.
Like I said, what we'll do is when the podcast is over, I will turn the stream off. And try to turn it on again. And then fuck with it a little bit and see if I can get it to work. But that's really, I don't even know what else to do. I don't think there's an active update for OBS or anything. And I don't understand what changed between last night and this morning.
I was streaming him when he got banned. He got banned live from fucking Stream Elements. That shit was fucking hilarious, dude.
Gary Batch says the animations aren't that big of a deal. You don't think so? I love the animations. I absolutely love the animations. It has nothing to do with Chrome, Felix the Maid.
Yeah, because
you're talking about. Why would you think that updating a browser would update the link in OBS? Doesn't make any sense what you're saying.
I don't know, dude.
Devin says, I watched another live stream earlier. The same problem happened there too. Did it? Did it really? Could this be a known problem going on right now? I wonder.
No, there's no problem, Phil. My shit
So by the way,
fine, dude.
I'm still mulling over in my head what we're doing for Elden Ring today. And by the end of this podcast, I'll announce it. All right? I'm still thinking in my head. Okay? Lucky 3 Leaves and says, New Game Plus trims fat off the run. The playthrough would lose punch and feel like another chill stream if you're going on errands for items in New Game. Can you even respec at the beginning of a New Game Plus run in Elden Ring? I thought you have to get to the Academy to respec. That's correct. You're absolutely right. I'd be having the same equipment and same build that I had at the end of my first Elden Ring run until I get to the Academy. So essentially it would be, let's speed run to the Academy as fast as we can with what I have. And then when we get to the Academy, then you really start to change the game up. That's correct. Arkham, nothing is turned off. It's okay, so you don't have to keep saying it. Nothing is turned off, Arkham. Again, I literally didn't change anything between my setup from last night and today. It's exactly the same setup, and everything was working last night, and now it doesn't want to work. And like I said, I just confirmed in the service that does the pop-ups, they work. They're playing in the service, because what you can do is have a window that's separate. And so let's say, for example, someone did a 666 tip. I click it, and the animation right now is playing in the window. And that window is using the same URL link that I copy-paste into OBS that should be playing in OBS right fucking now, and it's not.
Why is he
so it makes absolutely, positively no sense that it's not playing. 0 cents. I don't get it. I'm completely at a loss why it's not playing. It's just nothing. I mean, no sense at all.
Well, you should restart your computer, Phil.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Start with that.
I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, it looks like I might have gotten another tip.
Wasn't this the end of the podcast anyway?
What? I'm not even going to read that. That's just stupidity. Like, that's literal stupidity. What was just said. Okay. All right. Man, I don't know. I don't know. All right, hold on 1 second, everybody. Oh, stretch my legs.
Is he stretching? Stretching at the end?
Okay, I'm back. All right, so guys, at this point, I'm mulling over in my head what we're gonna do for Elden Ring. So if you want to do some Q&A, we have time. We have open time here. There's really nothing going on.
James, the Lesser Express.
And let's do some Q&A. If you want to tag me in the chat, we'll talk. Okay. And I'll make my decision by the end of the podcast.
I don't know if he just got tired of striking me. Honestly, I think
Blade Destroyers, my schedule is confusing because it lists both times in PDT. Do I have a typo on my schedule? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Or
which schedule?
It's either that or like YouTube is just like
Which schedule is incorrect?
Like, all right, you struck this dude over 50 times.
Oh, you're talking about my
it's not working
stream schedule in the chat?
So
yeah, I always list it as PDT. The full schedule, which I write out
or something,
and I put up on my Twitter as well as on my community
but they didn't
tab,
ban him.
has Pacific
still
and
striking
Eastern
everybody
times.
else, so kind of makes me think it's
excuse me.
That he just got tired of doing it to me or something.
Well, I played Dead Island 2. If it turns out to be good, yes. No, I'm not turning on ray tracing in Elden Ring. I'm not stupid. Thank you, Shia. So happy belated anniversary. Thank you, Shia. We'll be celebrating our anniversary essentially on our day off tomorrow because we didn't get a chance to yesterday. My schedule on Twitter is wrong, so you're saying Twitter has typos. Okay. That I can look into. I would look into it now, but Jasper's standing on me. So I can't actually go to my PC and look at it. Oh, yeah. Yes, it's our 4th wedding anniversary. Correct. What is going on? What is going on? What are you doing on my lap? Why are you standing on my nuts? Ah, right on my ball.
Oh, that's harsh.
Hobo X says, I feel like the potential biggest impact of you picking New Game Plus might be that you end up blowing through the DLC because you're massively over-leveled, and then it would be hard to judge if the DLC is any good. Jasper, what is going on? What are you... Now he's laying down on my lap. Now, how am I supposed to do anything with you sitting on my lap? Things are getting out of hand. Things are getting very out of hand with you, Jasper Cat. He even folded his paws in like this. The full relaxation. The full relaxation of the kitty. What is going on with you? The funny part is he is not a lap cat. He will not sit on your lap. But now when I'm on stream, he sits on my lap. He does not do this outside of streams. At all. Not never. You're something else. You're something else. You want so much attention when I need to be streaming. Then you want the attention. Huh? Oh my goodness. All right, Jasper, I'm sorry, but you can't sit on my lap today. There's going to be gaming. Oh, what a nut. So you're telling me that I have typos in my schedule and I should go check it out quick? Hold on. I'll check it out quick.
What is that? Is that him?
Okay, fixed. Now let me look at this. YouTube pop-up bullshit. Use custom frame rate, control audio via OBS. When C becomes active, read access to OBS status information. The fuck? get what that means. Ah! Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! 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 Ha ha! Take that, technology! I'll show you! Ha! I spank technology. I spank its rear. Oh my god. There's a button that says refresh the cache. I've never even used it before. I clicked the button that said refresh the cache, and I clicked an animation, and it played. Don't ask me why I needed to refresh the cache, but apparently I did, and now it works. Let's test it one more time.
Phil needs to refresh his cache, all right.
Yep.
Every morning when he wakes up.
Very good. All right, we got some tips that have come in here.
There you go. He's refreshing the cache right now.
By the way, Darth Revan says, one of my cats practically lives on my lap and never wants to get off. That's pretty funny. I received a $1 tip. Someone says, you're 41. You can't even fix a simple OBS issue. No wonder everyone laughs at you. Oh, yeah, motherfucker. The joke's on you, bitch. Because I got your $1 and I fixed OBS. What a moron. Thanks for the $1, by the way. There we go. Let's continue. Yes. Yes, that's great. That was perfect timing for that one, too. Let's see. I got a $2 tip from Not So Radical Jaws.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not so radical today. I keep sneezing thanks to this spring weather. I have a question about submissions for your videos on DSP Reacts. Are you okay with stop-motion comedic videos? I have 2 I want to send you on the members tab. Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
That's a good face.
I like variety,
man.
Use that. I try anything, right? Like, anything on there is a valid submission. Trust me, there's been things on there that are so wild and make no sense, but we've watched them, right? So I'm down for whatever. You want to send me stop-motion animation? You want to send me comedy stuff? Whatever, man. Send it. Send it, and we'll give it a look. Okay, there you go. Okay. Jasper, what on earth are you doing? Okay. Let's continue. I was reading another email that came in. Let's see here. Am I planning to starting exercising? I am. I would like to start exercising again once it gets less rainy out there. And we'll see about that. Like I said, I am looking into possibly getting something I can exercise with indoors. So we'll see. But honestly, it's really none of anyone's business. So let's see here. How was Jasper last night? Like I said, he was fine at night until Kat had to get up early. She got up early for work, basically about 2 hours before I had to get up. And of course, Jasper wants me up. So he's needing the bed. He's needing my body. He's trying to jump all over, crawl all over me. And I'm like, oh, Jasper, come on, man. Jade is totally cool if you just want to hang around and talk today. I understand you don't really like Elden Ring. It's all good. Did I play badminton? I played badminton casually with my family in my my driveway when I was a kid. We always had a badminton net and set that we liked to play with. And I really liked the sport, actually. I had a lot of fun with it. I was quite good at it. It was funny because then years later in high school, they had badminton for gym, and I was really good at it. And people were like, what the hell? Like, yes, I used to play this all the time.
Badminton?
Okay. Do we have a Kuro revolving sushi bar near us? I've never heard of it, but I know what a revolving sushi bar is. But no, I don't think that we have that particular brand, no. My wife and I have a particular favorite sushi place we like to go to. It's basically a hole in the wall. Like, you wouldn't even know that it's there or it's good, but it's super good. And everything's fresh made to order, and the sushi is top-notch stuff. They even have really good chicken teriyaki. We love going there. So, likely, tomorrow we'll probably order in for that. Which sucks, because I don't like delivery sushi, But I know that my wife's going to be tired after working several days here. She's probably just going to want to stay home tomorrow. So I guess we'll see how she feels. Maybe we will go out. Depends on how she feels, I guess. Yeah, I don't know where the name badminton even comes from.
Why is he saying
I don't know if it means anything or whatever. It's a really weird name, badminton.
Minton.
And then you have to hit the shuttlecock, also known as the birdie. I have no idea. Jade says, I miss Street Fighter and you playing it. The good news, Jade, is a month and a half and we got Street Fighter 6, and then you're going to see a lot of Street Fighter. A lot. We're getting there. You know, we are. We're in the fighting game drought right now where there's no classic games really worth playing because the versions out that people are playing are shit. Like, everyone's playing the Anniversary Edition. That one is complete trash. No one played Capcom Fighting Collection, which is the better version. So we're kind of stuck. But once June comes, we're going to have fighting game marathon. And then later on this year, we've got Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat 12. So we've got a ridiculous amount of fighting game stuff on the horizon. Expand Donk says the event someone mentioned is an in-person event they announced today. It's going to be in Seattle. Okay. And? I mean, how does this have anything to do with me? Well, I'm not going to Seattle to go to this event.
Why?
Anyway.
Why not? Come on. Come on, go to Seattle.
Yeah, I know. Drawing Thing says most people have been playing Street Fighter 6 for a year now, half a year now, cracked. Yeah, they took that demo or beta from last year on PC, which I completely disagree with, that they should have been able to do this, and they cracked it, and they've been playing with those, 6 or 8 characters nonstop. So it's fucked. Because no exaggeration, all the competitive players who are such try-hard fuckfaces, and I mean this too, anyone who fucking downloaded that and has been using the cracked version to practice and cheat, because that's what it is, it's cheating, they're a bunch of try-hard fuckwads who don't even understand the competitive nature of what a game should be. It's basically getting an unfair advantage on anyone else who wants to play this game.
No, it's
Thankfully for me, I'm not competitive. You know me.
You're
I'm not going to
baby.
be entering tournaments in Street Fighter 6. I don't really care that much. But you're going to see these dumb fuck players who've been playing for 6 to 8 months. Oh, look, day one, I've mastered my character as if I've owned the game forever. Yeah, because you're a fucking cheater. Because you're a fucking loser.
That's not cheating.
You have to use an unfair advantage. You're a scumbag. Those people should be found and permanently banned from playing that game online. I mean it. They should be permanently banned from ever accessing the game online, and they should be banned from every tournament ever because they tried to get an unfair advantage on everybody else. Right? It's absolutely ridiculous. So, it's really dumb. But thing is, I don't really care.
Just because they played the game?
There will likely be enough casual players in the
Because
game
they played
that
the
it'll still
game
be fun. It's not like I have to be playing top players every time I fucking play it. You know what I'm saying? What are they doing? So, as you guys remember, there were 2 early betas that came out. They were closed betas for Street Fighter 6. One was in the fall. What was it? September, October, I think? October. And then there was one in December. So
and
there
look,
were 3
look
versions.
how easy it was to bait
PlayStation,
him
Xbox,
into
PC.
fucking
the PC
going off on a rant
players
about it.
Found a way to crack it.
Oh, I don't
Meaning
respond
they
to
hacked
trolls.
it. And when they hacked it, you could play it endlessly without time frame. You're only supposed to be able to play it one weekend. They've been playing it nonstop since. So they're constantly playing it, mastering the game, learning the ins and outs of the combat engine. You know what you're not supposed to do until the game comes out? They're doing it. They've cheated to basically have this cracked version of the game and play it endlessly. It's completely should not be allowed. It destroys the competitive nature of the game. It ruins the fact that when the game comes out, you're going to have probably a couple thousand people who've done this, who all are masters at the game, and everyone else is starting from day one like they never played it. How is that fair? It's not. It's going to ruin the competitive nature of the game. People should be identified who did it and actually banned. Like, forget it. You can't enter a tournament. You can't play online. Fuck you. You're a cheater. Fuck off and get banned from the community. That's what should happen. But it won't, because they don't never do that shit.
It won't, because
seriously,
it shouldn't
I
happen.
know with fighting games, this shit has always been like, there's always some corruption, there's always some fucked up thing happening that makes it unfair. It's always happened. And the entire time I've been part of the competitive fighting game community, it's never face value fair, ever. There's always someone fucking around to cheat. Always. So, for me, it's like, well, I'm used to it. I was always the guy who I played the least. I had the least time to practice. I had the least time to travel.
Yeah,
I didn't have the
his
funds
excuse
or the
for being
resources.
ass at the game,
Yet the
dude.
fact that I ever even did well in fighting games is like a miracle. because everyone else was always the people trying to get a competitive edge, trying to do this, do that, always had the means, always had the things. Like, how do you think the top players back in the day were good? Because they had unlimited funds and unlimited time to play the games. I played the games twice a week, Friday, Saturday night, while I was maintaining school, job, and everything else. And now I'm trying to hang with these fucking guys who literally just play the game.
Where, at the airplane company?
You know, it's the same thing today. Everyone just cheat to get ahead. It's like, what the fuck, man?
And all you do is beg to get ahead, so you're literally worse.
So it is what it is. I'm used to it. I mean, I told you guys I'm very happy to not be in the competitive fighting game community anymore. I'm really glad to be out of that fucking drama. It's just such nonsense. And it's not worth the stress, and it's not worth the drama, it's not worth the bullshit. I will play Street Fighter 6 at face value. I'll play the single player mode. I'll play the online mode. I'll play with all the various characters. I'll mess with them. I'll try to learn the game, have fun with it online. But you're not going to see me being some kind of a crazy try-hard to get ahead. You're not going to see me caring about placing in tournaments and shit. I'm never going to go that far ever again. It's not worth it. I've been there, done that. No, absolutely not, Thwarted Apples. Admit you love the fighting game community. No.
Yeah,
like I said, I cherish certain times I had.
Like gets people in a corner and like
fun.
jump kicks.
Friendships
like,
I had,
800 times
rivalries I had. There were moments that were great, but the overall experience of being in that fighting game community was toxic, man. It's just people fucking being mean to each other, being gross about bullying and shit, fucking online clout and shit. Who cares about all your bullshit? I don't care about any of your shit. Oh, let's see. Pickle Man wants me to ask him a question today. Okay, let's see. What is your favorite brand of pickle? Do you have a particular brand that's your favorite? There you go. Ruffian Forever, what you don't seem to understand is that people only like to reference the negative and not the positive. Yes, absolutely. My early games my early years in the competitive fighting game community were very toxic, negative, trollish years. But from the time when I placed at Evo onward, another 3-4 year span, that was a very positive time. I stopped with the trolling. I started with being a serious competitive player. I began running and organizing tournaments for free. I took zero pay to do it, and I was known as a notable tournament organizer in the East Coast of the United States. I ran ECC, the biggest East Coast tournament there is.
Yeah, I was.
Okay? What you like to do is you like to focus in on the negative. Okay, in his early years, Phil was a troll in the fighting community. Admittedly, that's correct. And then I changed
not
for
by
the better.
Phil, his name, but
and those later
by
years
somebody,
were much better than that. So, no. What happens is the fighting game community always is people fighting over scraps. Like, really, that's what the fighting game community is.
I was hit by
a group of people who all want this, like, notoriety or whatever, and they're fighting over scraps.
Copyright
There's not a ton
strikes.
of money to be had in fighting games.
Claims.
There's not a ton of notoriety
Not
or
strikes,
clout.
claims.
The top fighting game players, no one even knows who the fuck they are. So why there even is the drama and the nonsense that there is in the community doesn't even make sense. Why the fuck would you hack the beta to cheat so you could be better when the actual game comes out? What is your fucking problem? Like, there's something wrong up here. You're an idiot. But that's what these fucking people do. Let's just ruin the experience for everyone else because we like to cheat to get ahead. For what? What positive net benefit is anyone getting out of you cheating so you could play the beta for 8 months? Like, go fuck yourself, man. Like, seriously. Get banned from the community. That's exactly what it should be. It should be blanket, just goodbye, get banned. But, this community, there's always people who are fucking doing shit like that, and I hate about it. Always hated that shit. Back in the day, oh, by the way, Pickleman says Vlasic. He likes Vlasic. Vlasic's pretty good. There's another one, too. There's one called Mount Olive or something out here that's pretty good, too. There's a couple different good brands of pickles. No, but even back in the day, it was always bullshit. People who were on drugs. I'm serious. People who would take performance-enhancing drugs. And you go to the tournament, and you look at these people, and their fucking eyes are dilated and shit. And they're acting all weird. Like, why are you acting like that? Then they play, and they're, like, deadly. They're absolutely perfect reaction time and blowing. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? People do that all the time. That was common back in the day. And then people getting favoritistic treatment during tournaments and shit. Oh, if you don't show up on time, you're immediately disqualified. But that top player who's known, they showed up 5 hours late, and their whole bracket got held back until they showed up, and then they played their matches whenever they wanted.
He's starting to go off on some like
that
weird
shit.
shit.
Was commonplace back in the day. This is the kind of shit that makes me never want to fucking play competitive ever again. Why do I want to go through that? Adderall? Is that what it's called? Adderall? Yeah, whatever it is.
It doesn't make your eyes dilated,
this
bro.
This common shit that you would see all the time back then. It's like, dude, so if I want to be good at a fighting game, I got to bust my ass. I got to sacrifice everything in my personal life. I got to spend all this money, and I got to work my ass off, and I got to be sure I'm there early, and I got to, I got to do all this extra shit just to have a chance. When you have these other people who are just taking the easy road, it's like, fuck this, man. It's just like life, just like anything else, just like content creation on YouTube and everything. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the drama. It's really not. I will enjoy Street Fighter 6 nice and casually right here from Renton, Washington, from my home. I will play through the single player, make my own character, and enjoy that. I will play with all the various characters in training mode online, have fun with you guys, and not really take it that seriously. Because there's really no point. There's no point to that lifestyle at this point. I mean, I know that for a fact because I've lived it. It's a fucking waste of time. I do not pickle my own pickles. Sorry. I love pickles, but I don't eat them that often.
Big ups, goat.
Sucker surprises, I missed the good old days of you being a fighting game tryhard. Yeah, you see, here's the thing. When I started on YouTube, fighting games were getting a giant reinvigoration. They were. And because of that, it was like an injection of hype and excitement into fighting games when Street Fighter 4 came out. So I was definitely into Street Fighter 4 where I wanted to get good and be competitive. Plus, I was playing other games like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix and stuff like that. So, you're right. At that time, I was kind of seeing, oh, look, like it's like a fighting game renaissance, right? So I was excited for it at that point. But then after a while, I saw what was happening. I saw that the games were getting dumbed down and weren't as entertaining to play anymore from a competitive standpoint. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was a huge letdown for people of fans of 2. Why do you think that most people who played 2 didn't really play 3? They all dropped off. It was a whole new generation of players who stepped up to play 3, for the most part. There's a few exceptions there. But for the most part, people were like, oh, man. And same thing, Street Fighter 5, my God. Most people who even played 4 didn't like 5. So, after all that, it just completely deflated me from playing competitive fighting games. And, now, do I like fighting games? I do, but I really don't have desire to play them competitively anymore. Especially not, case in point. Street Fighter 6 looks like it may bring back fighting games in a big way. Oh, look, people cheating to play it for 6 to 8 months early. Like, so why fucking care, right? Why? Capcom allows it, right? Didn't do anything about it. Why care? Why care about this fucking community? They're scum, man. That's scumbag actions right there. Michelle, I didn't hear anything about a Dalai Lama. I don't really know what you're talking about.
The Dalai... Oh, God, no. Let's not talk about that, okay?
Yeah, I think my first online gameplay of Street Fighter was 2008. I think I did whenever HD Remix was out, I started playing it online along with other playthroughs I was doing, if I remember correctly. I can't really remember. Playing for Pickles. Pickleman thinks the FGC should play for Pickles because it would be more chill. There you go. Pickles as prizes. Why not? No, I don't remember anything about the manual of Street Fighter 4. Oh my God, what a question. No, I don't really remember that. What's hilarious is that it had manuals back then. That's how long ago Street Fighter 4 came out, 2009. There were actually manuals in games back then. All right, guys, last chance if anyone wants to ask me a question, and then I'm going to make my determination on Elden Ring, and then we're gonna start it up. Actually, I'm probably going to use the restroom first, and then we're going to start it up. By the way, I just want to make sure the animations are still working. Hold on. This is a test animation. This is not real. Sweet. So all I had to do is hit this button that said refresh cache, and now it works. I don't know what that means, but it worked. Sweet. So guys, please today, support the stream if you can. I would really appreciate it. Any kind of support is greatly appreciated. Whether it's liking the stream, a membership, a gifted membership, because we're going to have increased viewership today for sure. A super chat, a super sticker, a tip, all appreciated, and they all help out. And thank you for allowing me to do what I love for a living. I really appreciate that. I'm excited to play Elden Ring again for you guys today. Now with improved visuals, because remember, we have a new capture device. This capture device hopefully won't be dropping frames like the last one used to. So it should look better.
All right. If that's it, Phil.
Bubbles? I guess you get bubbles. We got them. Yeah. People seeing bubbles? Yeah, we hit 100 likes already. Thank you. Okay. What are some of my favorite horror games? Resident Evil 1 is the original one I ever played and will still be my favorite forever, I feel. But I mean, Resident Evil 2 Remake was super duper outstanding. Still stands with me as my favorite modern horror game. And of course, the Silent Hill series. That's it. Wow, it dudded out. Celebratory bubble blow for 100 likes. Thank you, guys.
Woohoo. All right, if that's it, Phil, I'm going to be noping out for...
I'm not playing Modern Warfare 2 ever again. No, I have no desire to.
This playthrough.
Okay.
Or we can just sit here and fucking...
Yes, the dog jump scare in
back and
Resident Evil
forth
1
for a
is the
while.
scariest thing ever. Like, that's the first genuine time I was ever scared in a video game. And it rattled my ass. Like, it really... I was like, oh my god, I was not expecting, you know, video games to have, like, horror movie jump scares. It scared the shit out of me when that happened. And I'm pretty sure I died to the dogs, too, because I didn't know what to do. So I just kept running down the hallway, and I got murdered. So... Would I consider replaying Evil Within 2? I mean, yeah, I like Evil Within 2 a lot. It was actually way better than 1, in my opinion. I don't know if people would want to see me replay it. I don't know. I guess that's more of a question of the viewers, right? I replayed Evil Within 1 last year, which was kind of neat to do. So maybe eventually we will replay it. Jasper is back. And he laid down and he stretched his feet out. Is there a first-person mode in Evil Within 2? I didn't even know about that. Apparently there's a first-person mode. Huh. My thoughts on the Watch Dogs series. Watch Dogs 1 was okay, but not great. Watch Dogs 2 was great. Watch Dogs 3 was actual ass. Like inside of one. Okay. All right, I guess let's end the show. Thanks for being patient. Thanks for putting up with the technical difficulties. All right. So here's the deal. I've made my decision. All right? For Elden Ring, the return to Elden Ring. All right?
The return.
I think we are going to do a new game run. But it has to be a new game run with buy-in from you. If I do a stream or two of new game, and people are not engaged and not helping, and not supporting this run, then I'm not going to do it. We'll do a run or two. We'll do a stream or two. And if it ends up being, you know, it's fucking people are disengaged and bored and not telling me how to make the best magic build, I'm just going to say fuck this. And I'm just going to cancel it. And I'm going to start New Game Plus. It's that simple. I'm willing to do New Game as a try. Okay? I am. I'm willing to do it because people seem to want it. But again, this is something where you have to be helping me with it. Because I'm not going to be looking up guides. I'm not going to be doing fucking research between the streams. Nor will I even understand what the best build is. You guys will know this better than me. What's the best thing to do for a magic build in New Game? So, and the other thing is, I think you guys are right. That if I just do New Game Plus, likely the whole first few streams will be boring. It's just me running around clapping everything with my build that I already have, right? I have to get to the academy to respec, and that's kind of boring, as opposed to if you're doing New Game and you're building this magic build from the ground up, and you're starting off low level struggling, but then it gets better because you're gathering the magic materials, right? I think that would be much better. All right, but I could be wrong. Like I said, if I do a stream or two New Game and I'm not feeling it, you guys aren't feeling it, then we'll say fuck this and we'll go back and we'll do New Game Plus. Okay? There you go. That's my determination. Okay, guys? All right. Thank you. Great podcast. Thanks for watching. And let us continue. Let us go here with Elden Ring. Return.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming by. I'll catch y'all later.
One more time. Get your arms together. Formulate the ring. There it is. The ring. All right. Get very excited.
Catch you later.
All right, guys. Thank you. Let's do this. Oh, by the way, one thing that's really annoying is people who have allergies at this time of year.
I think Phil's off tomorrow, so catch y'all the day after that. Peace, peace.